Hey, and
Hi.
welcome back to the couch.
Welcome back.
So today we're going to be talking about a conversation you need to have before you move in with someone. All right, so the conversation that you need to have is what is going to be a deal breaker that the other person does, like habits and whatnot. So what does the person do that you can just kind of deal with?
Yes.
We call it doing the dance. We're just kind of dancing around each other. So it's what does the other person do that you can deal with?
Yes.
What does the other person do that they can change? And what does the other person do that is gonna? There was three things. Like what was the third thing? What is
What we can live with, I guess.
yeah, and what you can live with, what they are gonna change, and what they're not gonna change.
Yes.
So I feel like that's the easier way to put it.
Mhm.
But I'll say, like, one of the things that we came up with, and this is a conversation we had pretty early on, was doing the dishes. When Vitasha does dishes, I'm a little bit more detail oriented with it. So when I get
In
done,
general, with everything.
okay. So I guess this is maybe a
Part of the
conversation that
dance.
goes on after the video. Yeah, no, I'm kind of, when I do stuff, I want it like perfect, and she wants to get it done.
Yes.
So when we do dishes, like if we're scrubbing pots and pans, like I'll find stuff, and I had to decide. We had the conversation, and she was like, it really just, the bottom line was like, this is the way she does it. So I either need to wash a dish after it, or just use a fork that has a little bit of food on it, or I need to figure out my way around this.
Or complain, which she did at the beginning. And we would get into sometimes some heated moments over dishes. Because my whole thing was that I felt I was cleaning the dishes quite well. But I did learn, because I like to move fast and quick with things, to get on to the next thing, the next chore, the next event, or the next thing I have to do for the day. So I did realize, as he would point them out to me, that I was not cleaning all the dishes quite as well as I should.
Now,
so he was correct.
So, but I will say this: she is better at getting things done and moving on to the next thing. I'll be tweaking stuff forever, and it's super annoying, and that's probably one of her things. On the other side, I'm not the only one that's noticed the dish thing, and then I'm gonna leave it at that, because otherwise, after this video is done, I'm gonna get in trouble. But what's one of the things that you had with me?
Okay, there's quite a few, but I had to learn early. I had to learn early with Eric. It's the attention to detail to a level that is like earth-shattering for me. To a person, I'm just wanting to get on to the next thing. We do it. Let's just keep it moving. Let's just keep it moving. But Eric is so precise with things.
And I think the problem is that I like to be precise with everything that I do.
Everything.
And that's not necessary. So that's one of the things that, like,
and he's worked on
with
that.
the dish thing, I feel like that's something that we just kind of do the dance. Dishwasher, it goes a long way. And so there's fewer things that are up to us to really get done. And then we just kind of deal with it, and we just kind of work with it.
Mm-hmm.
With my, like, overly
attention to detail.
I feel like that's a very nice way of putting it, but it could be, just like my OCD or something. But with that's something that I've just kind of had to let go of somewhat.
But you have.
To where good enough is good enough.
Good enough is good enough.
For some things, and then some things I just can't let it go, and I've got to prioritize, like, the things that are important to me. I gotta do it my way. And then the things that are just not that big a deal, I just got to let it go at a certain point and just call it quits.
And pretty much just learning that, okay, I love this man. He has a few quirks that may bug me or irk me at times where I'm like, oh my God.
So if we're ever on an episode of ID Investigates where I'm beaten to death, it's because she's been with me for 50 years and she just
never.
could not deal with it any longer.
Never.
She just couldn't take it. So there's video proof forever on the ID channel.
And likewise,
I
things
didn't,
about
I
myself.
didn't beat myself to death with a hammer.
You did
if,
not.
If that's what they...
Just pull it back. Stay focused.
All right, sorry.
And so likewise, things that I have regarding him and with him with me, I'm pretty sure as each couple you'll go through this, but you just learn to, you just have to decide what you can just let go of and what you kind of have
And
to
communicate.
work through.
Yeah, what
you know?
communicate? What can I just let
Communication.
go of? What can the other person do to accommodate this?
Exactly.
And what are things that I can just deal with?
Because
And-
it's all give and take.
Because with a roommate, it may not be an
Exactly.
ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Like if somebody doesn't do dishes or you're splitting,
You can
the
move on from a
bill and
roommate.
not, yeah,
You can't move on
like
from
you
your
can deal with that for a couple
partner.
years, and then and then you move in with other people, or you move in with a maid or something, and then you can maintain that friendship without hurting the friendship.
Yeah.
You just can't live together or whatever. But with a mate, I think you've got to decide early on, like, can I deal with this for 50 years?
Exactly.
Or plus.
And I found out
Hopefully
I could.
plus.
I found out I could. So there's enough good that outweighs any
Yeah, like, and then you just
annoyances.
decide which of the three categories it's in, and then have the conversation and
Patient.
have it early.
Yeah, have it early. Yes.
So I feel like this is just gonna be therapy sessions for us or something.
Pretty much. But, that was good.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you're enjoying it. Please comment, like, subscribe. Tell us the situations you have with your
Yes,
significant
please.
other, and I think that'll be a fun conversation for us all to have. All right. Bye bye.
Bye.